So what should you do if you feel like you have absolutely no skills to start offering as a virtual assistant? That is what we are going to talk about in this video. And in this case, when you feel like you have no skills, absolutely no skills to start offering as a VA, should you just give up? Or is there something you can do about it? So this is a concern that I find many beginners wanting to start virtual assistants or freelancing in general, they keep feeling uncomfortable that they don't have enough skills and they cannot learn enough skills to offer as a virtual assistant or freelancer. And in this case, I'm going to give you a straightforward process, a step-by-step process that you can follow in order to get started, even if you have no skills and even if you feel like you cannot learn any skill to start offering as a virtual assistant or freelancer. But before we get started, you have to understand something. The process that I'm going to give you in this video is going to help you get started even if you have no skills, even if you feel like you cannot learn any skill, but only if you are willing to do it right. Only if you are willing to put an effort, to put your energy and your time into doing it. If you cannot put enough energy and enough effort into it, then it won't matter. There was something, I watched a documentary some time ago. It was a kickboxer. He was a kickboxing champion, and the thing is, he has only one arm and he beat people with two arms, and it's a kickboxing, not a regular wrestling that sometimes is just an acting. And when a reporter asked him about it, he just said, if you feel like you are at a disadvantage, that means you just need to work twice as hard as everyone else. So if you feel like you cannot learn any skill to start offering as a VA, what you shall do is you shall put twice more effort than most people. For example, if people normally invest 10 hours into learning, then you just need to invest 20 hours. If people invest 7 days to do it, then you just need to invest 14 days into doing it. So if you are at a disadvantage, you just need to work twice as hard as everyone else. So this is something that you need to keep in mind before we even get started. Okay, so obviously before you start virtual assistance or freelancing, you need to choose a specific service that you want to start offering, and then you need to have the right working tools to deliver on that service. And normally the working tools is just a computer and internet connection. So if you have those, then you have all the tools you need to get started. The next thing, which is the hardest thing, is the skills. That is what we are talking about in this video. What you shall do is, I'm going to give you a process that you can start offering an easy to do service. It might not be the best service in the long run because of a competition or other things else, but this is a process that will work for most people, I believe. What you shall do right now is open your computer, connect to internet, and go to canva.com, www.canva.com. When you go to canva.com, create your account in Canva. Canva has free plan and pro plan, and you just need to create your free plan on Canva. You don't need to go for the pro version yet. This is the first step. Create your account in Canva. When you finish creating your account, go to YouTube and search for how to create Instagram post in Canva. When you search for this in YouTube, there will be a ton of results that you can go through. And most of the first results that you are going to see are going to be very good and decent videos that are going to teach you how to create Instagram post in Canva. They are going to show you how to create the graphics that you can use in Instagram. And the main purpose of this is you just find a video and start watching it, a tutorial on YouTube. If you are not understanding the process, but just don't start just jumping from one video to another. You watch 1 minute of this video, you go to another video and watch 1 minute. Just choose the first video in the first result, the first video in the search result, and watch the video. Watch the video carefully and understand the process. If you need to, you can open another tab in your computer. While you are watching the video on your phone, you will be practicing what they are teaching on your computer. This is something that you can do. If after watching the entire video, you even practice, you are not understanding it very well, you can watch another video in the search result. I am sure within the first 3 in the search result, you are going to find a decent video that is going to teach you how to create Instagram post graphic in Canva. Just know that you cannot learn in 1 day. right? You can learn how to create one specific graphic from day one, but in order to learn how to do it yourself, how to create other graphics, other designs and other dimensions, you have to do it multiple times, multiple days, not one day. So watch the first video, follow a tutorial and create a graphic. When you create a graphic, Instagram post graphic, then try to create other graphics by yourself. If you learn how to create one, duplicate it and create another one. If you encounter something that you can't understand, if you, for example, you don't know how to resize an image and the tutorial doesn't show that, just open another tab on YouTube and search for how to resize image on Canva. This is how you can learn how to do this. Find a tutorial and follow it. If you encounter anything that you don't understand, search for it. You will find other tutorials that are going to teach you how to do it. If you do this, I am 100% sure if you are willing to learn, you are going to learn. One of the most things that is going to prevent you from learning is if the moment you start watching the tutorials, you put it in your mind, you are not good at this, you cannot learn this, then you will find all the reasons not to learn it. So if you open your mind and if you are intentional, if you intend to learn, I am 100% sure you will find videos that are going to teach you how to create Instagram post in Canva. When you learn how to do this, when you learn how to create Instagram post in Canva, then you can go to a freelancing platform. This is your next step, and you can create a freelancer profile. You can create your profile and start offering social media graphic design. This is how it works. As soon as you learn how to do only Instagram post, just create your freelancer profile and start offering social media graphic design. And the key thing is never stop learning. Never stop learning. While you create your freelancer profile, you are continuously learning how to use Canva, how to create other social media graphics. While you start optimizing your profile, you start searching for clients, you are continuously improving your skills in Canva. This is how to learn, and this is how to become a freelancer, even if you have no experience, even if you feel like you cannot learn anything. This is a process that you need to follow. As I said in the beginning of this video, if you are willing to do whatever it takes, if you are willing to put enough energy and enough effort and enough time into learning, I'm 100% sure you are going to learn. Another thing that is preventing people from learning is not considering your own learning capability. Sometimes people who who have no background in programming or anything, they will just choose a service that has to do with JavaScript and they want to start learning JavaScript. When you have no technical skills at all, you have no background in this, then it is obviously going to take you a lot of time before you learn something like JavaScript. But if you followed the exact process that I showed in this video, then within a few days, you can start offering social media graphic design services as a freelancer. Okay, now you can watch this next video to learn how to find your first client very fast when you get started. And if you find this video helpful, please give it a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next video.